review is in regards to the Icemule cooler. As you can see, I have an Icemule Pro extra large 33 liters. These coolers doesn't really come in that big of a difference in sizes and everything. But let me show you this one book, Captain Underpants, just to basically let you see how big of a bag it ships in and everything. So it's pretty much like just a standard bag with a backpack strip thing sewn on. Unfortunately, one of the major breakers is these connectors here. They're basically kind of like glued on onto the fabric and a little bit of seam. I've heard typically how this bag breaks is usually these connections that usually break, not anything else. But as you can see inside, it's just one gigantic bag and everything. As you can see, the material is pretty thin. There's nothing really in between the two layers. It's just basically one piece of plastic here, and then what you see on the outside here. I cannot feel anything in between the two fabrics. But I've got the Stearns clear bag to basically show you the basic concept of this bag. Like I said, this is I think it was $15 bag when I got it. I forgot. It's been years since I've had it and everything. But right now, considering COVID and everything, it's a beautiful thing because when I carry a clear bag like this, security's not really going to stop me because they can pretty much see everything that's inside the bag. There's no doubt of if I'm bringing a weapon or anything like that. So that's one of the great things about having these clear bags. I have a smaller one that has a little bit of mesh design, which has some privacy, but you can still see into it when you walk close enough to it. That one's a much better bag. This is just completely clear, but this is the only bag that I have that is this size. But the concept of the Icemule is basically you need to fold these up, and after that, just clip it into the corresponding clip on the side. These clips are right here. Waterproof wise, yes, if you basically let it standing up, it's waterproof. You let it sit down or lie down, it'll be waterproof at a certain point. What happens is that when you fold it up and everything, it keeps the water from coming out. But if you have it up, yes, it'll still keep it waterproof. But if in a point where you have it upside down, yes, the water will still slowly leak out after a certain time period. How long it takes really depends on how much liquid that you have in there. So if you basically fill the bag with water completely, I guarantee the water will start leaking out within 30 seconds. But like I said, how much water you have would depend on how long it will all take to leak out, that's all. But is it worth the money that you're paying for? I really doubt it. But the thing about it is that, like I said, it does collapse completely flat. So when then you're not using it, it basically saves a lot of room to have it completely flat like that. And really depending on what purposes. If you're basically backpacking where you need to carry something like fish or some kind of supplies where you need to keep cold and everything, and you don't want to do the bulk, yes, it's a beautiful thing. But other than that, where you're basically carrying from the car or whatever, no, it's not worth the money and everything. It's just basically when you're going for extreme areas where you really need to carry that kind of cooler to where you have to consider every ounce of weight that you're carrying.